So before we actually make the juice, I'm going to share with you a secret for getting rid of pesticides. And this is very important for people with arthritis because we tend as a group to be predisposed to not handling pesticides very well. If you've looked at my Conquering Arthritis book, I talk about how many of us have low levels of sulfoxidation enzymes in our bodies, so it's harder for us to get rid of certain toxins in our body than other people, and a lot of these are found in pesticides. So the more we can lower our toxic load, the easier it is for us to get well and stay well. So even if you're not going to fast, this is a really good, cheap way to get rid of pesticides on your vegetables. So what I have here is a Kangen water machine, and it's capable of making water that is pH 11.5. I believe that's the right pH. And to do that, I simply put the setting on the machine on strong acid, and down here I'll get strong acid water, and here I'll get strong basic water. And it's the water that's highly alkaline, that's highly basic, that will get rid of most pesticides that are on the surface of vegetables. And all you have to do, actually I'm going to show you first before I put the vegetables in, that we've got a pH change going on here. So it's not real big, but you can see that we're getting a pH here around the 9, pH 9, pH. It's actually a little on the low side on this test strip, but turn this off. Let's see if I can get it a little higher. When I was playing around earlier, it was actually closer to a 10 or 11, so I think I may have gotten some water on this test strip. And then the other way, so this is a $4,000 machine, and it's very wonderful that I can easily strip off my pesticides just using water. But most people aren't going to want to afford that. And if you ever want to know why I have this machine, it's a really, really wonderful machine to have for many other reasons. But the cheap and easy way is for less than $1 to go to your grocery store and get a box of baking soda and put a little bit of that in your water. And then here in Phoenix, I only use filtered water because I don't want my water itself to have pesticides or other contamination. So just get that to dissolve. And let's see if I'm going to have any more luck with my test strip here or not. So this is actually about the same pH color as I had for the Kangen machine. And then you just put your vegetables in and let it soak in that alkaline solution. And we're going to be like a cooking show and not leave it in very long. We'll just go to the next stage. But usually I leave it in for 5 minutes, and I'll scrub it a little bit after it's softened up to get rid of that. And when there's actually pesticide present, what you'll see often is an oily film on the surface of the water, or sometimes kind of an orangey, yucky color in the water, and that's the pesticide that's come off. And it's amazing to me how good my vegetables and fruit have been tasting since I've been removing the pesticides. I've gotten where I didn't even like tomatoes anymore, and I realized after I got the Kangen machine it was pesticides on the tomatoes and nothing else. Once I take those off, which just takes a few minutes in the water, they taste fantastic again, just like when I was a kid. So anyway, rinse your vegetables to get rid of the pesticides, whether you're fasting or not. And now we're going to move into making the vegetable juice.